Prem Namaste. My name is Dr. Vijay Mittal. Today we will discuss a burning problem, that is acidity. Throughout the world, wherever you go, most people are complaining of acidity, heartburn, acid reflux. What is acidity? Basically, the understanding of acidity is very important instead of going and buying antacids all the time. Antacids are the most sold medicine these days throughout the world. Most of the people, they are taking antacids in some form or another. So basically, they are trying to treat acidity as a problem. First thing we need to understand that acidity is not a problem. Acidity is a symptom of a deeper problem. What is that problem? That problem is indigestion. As long as there is indigestion, there will be acidity, there will be bloatedness, there will be heartburn, and there may be constipation. But people keep on treating all these symptoms separately. That is why once on antacids, they keep on taking antacids for their life. Once on laxatives, they keep on taking laxatives for their life. Why? What is going wrong? The thing that need most attention, that is our digestive system, our digestion, and nobody is focusing on digestion. So whatever food we eat, that goes in our stomach, in our intestine, the enzymes work, and the food is divided into two parts, the good part and the bad part. If the enzymes are not working properly on our food, and food is not digested properly, and food is not divided into right two parts, that is where the undigested food particles, they stay in the stomach and they keep irritating the local lining, the mucous lining, and that is where that irritation cause the acid and the acidity. So acidity is there because there is some irritant present in our gut. As long as there are irritants in the gut, there will be acidity. So if we want to cure acidity, we need to remove the irritants. So what we discussed, what are the irritants? The undigested food particles. So anybody who wants to remove acidity, bloatedness, and the constipation, they have to improve their digestion. This very understanding will play a vital role in curing our acidity problem. In my practice, I have seen people come, they will explain, hey, they've been taking English medicines for acidity for years. Now they want Ayurvedic medicines. It makes a little difference whether you're taking English medicines or you're taking Ayurvedic medicines. As long as you are treating acidity, you are not treating the cause. And the cause, as I explained, it is indigestion. Anybody who treats and focus on that area of indigestion will be able to cure acidity effectively. So now the question is how to improve our digestion. For that, I will give few guidelines. However, every individual is unique. Their lifestyle is different. Their working environment is different. So there can be certain specific things that is suitable to every individual. But in general, there are few guidelines which I am going to explain so that there is a clarity on this issue. First thing that our masters mentioned in Ayurveda, that is of utmost importance for digestion. We call it Agni. Agni means the fire. In Ayurveda, we call it the metabolic fire. There are 13 types of Agni explained in our scriptures. But for understanding, just to simplify it, I am going to elaborate on Agni so that you can understand what Agni means and what it does in our body. Agni, the fire element, controls all the metabolic activities in our body. Agni is responsible for the right release of enzymes and the effectiveness of the enzymes on the food. If our Agni goes down, if it goes sluggish, our enzymes, they cannot burn or digest the food properly. Sometimes the Agni becomes out of order, it becomes too high, that too is a problem. So first important thing to understand is that our Agni, our metabolic fire, should remain in a balanced state. To achieve that, few things we need to understand and we need to follow. First thing, I have seen people, especially in the West and now in the India too, it has started, that they won't eat their meals without drinking something. It can be tea, it can be juice, or some sort of drink. The moment we drink something with our food, the Agni goes down, the enzymes get diluted, enzymes, they start losing their effectiveness, and that is where the indigestion starts. And that undigested food particles, they irritate the mucous lining, leading to acidity and later to ulcers. So, first thing I would advise that whenever you eat, do not drink tea, coffee, juice, or other drinks with the food. Even if you drink water, that too should be minimal with the food, and later on you can have water. However, in our scripture, drinking water with the food has been prohibited. Second thing, whenever we eat food, we must chew it properly. These days, because of the busy lifestyle, I have seen people driving car and eating their meal, having a sandwich. When we do not eat attentively, when we are not in tune with ourselves while eating, brain cannot coordinate the right release of enzymes, and whenever the enzymes are not released properly, there will be indigestion, and that indigestion will cause acidity and other related problems. Third point, there is a clear-cut differentiation between mental appetite and the natural appetite. Whenever we eat out of conditioning, that we call it mental appetite. Most of the people these days throughout the world, they are suffering from this condition known as mental appetite. If I keep eating every 2 hours, within a very short period of time, my system start creating a false appetite. I will be hungry every 2 hours. That's what we call it mental appetite. The first major thing to achieve is to move from mental appetite to natural appetite. How we can do that? Whenever we eat, we must eat slow. We must chew it properly. The moment we start feeling full, we must stop eating. We must give a gap of at least 3 to 4 hours between two major meals. In Ayurveda, it has been prohibited that you cannot eat unless the previous meal is digested. So, this is also a very big problem. The moment we start developing a connection with our surroundings, with ourselves, our body clock start functioning well, and we are more in tune with ourselves, and that helps us to discover the natural appetite. It may take few weeks, it may take few months, but going to our natural appetite is very, very vital, very, very important. And that is where you will see that digestion will start improving, and all the symptoms related to indigestion, it can be acidity, it can be your bloatedness or constipation, will start disappearing. Another thing that anybody can do is that when we wake up in the morning, we must start our day by drinking 1 or 2 glasses of lukewarm water that help cleaning our gut and keep our Agni in the good shape. We must try to reduce the fizzy drinks, coffee, tea. If possible, we must stop these things, and you will see there will be instant improvement in your symptoms. In the East, especially in India, we use lots of spices in our kitchen. In the West, I have seen people, they do not use much spices. In certain places with spices, people understand that it is only the chili. Chili is not the spice only. The real spices that we use in India, basically they all are our Ayurvedic medicines. They improve your Agni, hence they improve your digestion tremendously. So few spices I can explain to you today that you may start using in your kitchen. Even if you are from any part of the country or any part of the world, you may try this. Apart from improving the taste of your food, it will improve your digestion tremendously by improving your metabolic fire. So first thing that I am going to tell you, the spice is the cumin. We call it jeera. The English name is cumin, C-U-M-I-N, cumin. Second spice is the coriander seeds. Coriander seeds, we call it dhania. The third thing is the fennel seeds. Fennel seeds. Take all these 3 seeds, roast them separately, like you take cumin, slightly roast on the slow to medium heat. Please do not use microwave. The moment aroma is released, take it off, let it cool down and grind it. Same thing you can do with coriander seeds and the fennel seeds. Mix all these 3 things in equal quantity and store it in a glass jar. That mixture is ready for your kitchen. So when you cook your food, by the time you are ready to eat your meal, you may take the 1 teaspoon of the mixture and mix it in your food. This helps improving our Agni, metabolic fire and digestion. So you may try it at home. So these few things If you do, that will help improving your digestion tremendously, and that is where the acidity and the problems associated with acidity will start coming down. So for today it is enough, and the rest we will discuss more things about the gut and the issues related to the gut in our coming videos. Thank you very much. Namaste.